Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make Breaky Garage in the style of Bakey, inspired by his tracks Take It Further, Jackpot and JB Riddim. The project files, samples and presets are available for a small contribution in the description, and please do like and subscribe if you enjoy the tutorial. If you like this style, check out my Breaker and Bailey Ibs videos linked in the description, and my UK Garage Breaks pack might be worth a look too. You can also leave any ideas for future videos in the comments. Our BPM is 133 and our key is F sharp minor. This is the kick. This was made from a breakbeat kick, which I processed before bringing into the project. If you want a more detailed breakdown of how I approach working with breakbeats, check out my break slicing video on the screen and in the description. Bakey seems to use heavily processed breaky kicks, although he may be layering them with electronic samples. Then we have the rest of the drums. Starting with these breaky layers. There's the funky snare and funky ghosts, which are from the funky drummer break. Bakey uses funky drummer in JB Riddim, and it's worth experimenting with this break if you're getting bored of aiming and think. I've tuned the snare and ghost notes so they're in key. I've used snippets of Apache 2 as Bakey layers these two breaks in JB Riddim, and I've used Apache in a similar way in the past in my ski mask video. Then we have the electronic snare. And the high perks. We have the shaker. Tambourine. And triangle. All of which have been panned. And finally this tambourine loop. The loop helps knit all the percussion together. Chorus has been applied to make the tambourine loop wider. Everything in the drums group has this two-step groove applied to humanize the percussion. The idea here is that I didn't want the groove to be overly swung, but just enough to feel garagey. On the group, there's drum bus, EQ, plus reverb applied via Send A, which is this short reflective reverb. Next, we have the basses. There's this restrop. We have this Reese Mess 2 waveform taken down by 2 octaves with its unison at 2. LFO 1 is modulating pitch, as we can see in the matrix. With LFO2 modulating the cutoff of a low-pass filter. Both LFOs are on envelope mode. There's drive on the filter and distortion in the effects, plus legato and glide. So if notes overlap, they won't re-trigger, like during bar 6. On the channel, there's a mono utility. A Serum pans the unison voices. Then we have the wobble. We have a square wave taken down by 2 octaves. The filter and LFOs are set up in a similar way to the restrop, but with different rates. And LFO2, for example, is on trigger mode, and there's no glide this time. Again, there's distortion in the effects, and the drop wobble. Again, similar to the last patch, although LFO1 is now modulating the filters cutoff, with LFO2 modulating the pitch. Again, distortion in the effects. On the group, we have EQ, mild parallel compression, and a sub sidechain rack using the kick as a trigger. Reverb is applied via Send A. Bakey uses respaces, wobbles, and subdrops, so I've integrated these various types of basses. Next, we have the effects. I'll just go through them individually. There's this noise effect, which I originally made in Serum. The impact, reverse, and siren. These all have individualized echoes on the channels, and on the group, we have drum bus, EQ, chorus, and reverb via Send A. Most of these ambient elements are subtle, but the siren helps add interest to a sparse arrangement. Finally, we have the vocals, which are taken from Raz Kitchen's free vocal sample pack, and I'll link this in the description. We have the high vocals, which have been taken down by 2 semitones, and the low vocals, which have been taken down by 7 semitones, which is a perfect fourth. Bakey uses this technique on vocals in Jackpot. On the group, we have saturation, drum bus for grit and damping, EQ, chorus, echo, plus reverb applied via Send A. And that's the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.